Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Elf, and today I'm gonna be talking about my experience at Conan Gray's Found Heaven on tour, the last show of the North American leg. Okay, hi. So I have been a Conan Gray stan forever. I consider myself the ultimate fangirl. So that's what my channel is if you're new here, which you are because this is my first video. For a bit of context, I obviously live near Fort Worth, which is where his last North American show was. I did not like travel to go there, y'all. I have school. I don't have time for that. So I'm broke. So my experience getting tickets. I've loved Conan for a long time. The first time I saw him was on his Kid Crow tour in, I want to say 2022. I saw him March 12th, 2022 at the Anthem in Washington, D.C. And so I made you a video about Kid Crow tour. I want to go over all my concerts at some point, but this was my first concert, was Conan Gray. And I thought you get there at 5 or 6, you get front row, right? Because I had bought like general admission. It was all general admission, but I assumed that where we were gonna be seated was front row. And I don't know why I assumed that. That's not like a normal thing to assume, but I assumed that. So I like wanted to get there a bit early though, just like check out the area, you know. We leave at 4. We get there at like 5. So we get there at 5, and the line is like crazy long. So we go all the way to the back of the line. And one thing about me is I will never sacrifice a cute outfit for the cold. So I'm in like a crop top. And my mom was like, it's snowing here. You need to put on a coat. And I was like, no. Concert outfit is a lot more important than a coat. And y'all, I had some regrets because I was out there for 2 hours. And I was struggling. So going into Kid Crow tour, not only was I freezing cold, and I bought merch so I could like, I was like hoodies so I could get warm, but not only that, I refused to wear glasses, which if you haven't noticed, I wear glasses. I have like a -5, -6 prescription. Like, it's really bad. But at the time, I was refusing to wear glasses or contacts. I don't know why. I don't know what possessed me to make that choice. We were in the very back, because I am short and I could not be below everyone, and there was like a little platform area, but it was in the very back. So when I tell you, this man was a blur to me. My mom would be like, what are you looking at? And I would be like, that's Conan, right? And she would be like, no. And I was like, oh, whoops. So I had sworn to seen Conan. One thing about him is that his concerts are always phenomenal. His vocals are incredible. So we had been talking about his show forever. And so when Soup Break came out, that's my favorite Conan album. I love Soup Break. But we lived in Maryland at the time, and he was not coming anywhere near Maryland. We were like in the process of moving to Texas. So I was like, he's going to Oklahoma. He still has face value VIP available. It's only like $500 with fees. We did not go see him on the Soup Break tour, which I still regret it to this day. That's like one of my biggest concert regrets. So obviously when Found Heaven gets announced, I get super excited. The first few singles were questionable at best. Never Ending Song is okay. Okay at best. It's not great. It's like, it's a vibe for sure, but it's not his best. And then, you know, Killing Me comes out on Halloween, I think. Again, it's like, it's okay. Lonely Dancers, I remember hating it the first time I heard it. Because, like, the way he sings it, one lonely dancer, like, it's like, what are you doing? But I was just like, I need to see Conan. I need to. And then, so when he announced his tour, he's going on tour with Maisie Peters, who I also absolutely adore, had never seen her live. So I don't think the album was out yet at this point. I might be wrong on that, but I don't think the album was out when ticket sales started. So I was just like hoping for the best when it came to the album. And I was like, Mom, we need to go. And she was like, you have spent thousands of dollars on concert tickets within the first few months of the year. You are not buying more concert tickets. So obviously, like any teenage Conan Gray stan would be, I was devastated. And then obviously concert sales are like always during the week at like 10 a.m., which is so stupid. But I was in art class and there was a girl who was like trying to buy tickets in the pre-sale. And she was like, oh, they have $40 tickets. And I was like, I have a good $20 in my bank account. I can get to like $40. So I like instantly call my dad. I'm like, Dad, Conan Gray tickets are $40. Please, can I go? I'll pay you back with my allowance, please. And so he was like, sure, I don't care. Just pay me back. Because obviously I did not pay back for the second row Olivia Rodrigo tickets. But so he sends me a picture of his credit card. And I'm like in the hallway before my AV Arts class, like shaking. Like I'm buying Conan Gray tickets. Until it like goes through, I was like dying. And so we get our tickets, and that was great. And I was really excited about it. It was like all I was talking about. And one good thing was that my birthday was like about to come up. So I got birthday money, and that's what paid back. I paid like $150 total for two, because Ticketmaster loves their fees. So it wasn't the best view. One thing about me is that if I'm in lower bowl, that's a bad view. The view wasn't great, but I was okay with it. I'm seeing Conan Gray. And so in the weeks coming up to the show, I start listening to Maisie Peters more and more and more. At this point, I was still not too into Found Heaven. There were a few songs I was really excited to hear, namely Bourgeoisie's, Boys and Girls, those ones. And Ally Rose. I love Ally Rose. But I'd been really getting into Maisie Peters. I'd already known, like, I love Maisie, but The Good Witch was on repeat. Like, I was playing through the full album on my guitar every night. So, obviously, I'm, like, checking her Instagram, and I find out she goes to a bookstore for every show. And I do research on all the ones she's been to, and they're all within, like, 10 minutes of the venue maximum. So, of course, being a delusional, insane fangirl, I get together like 30 or 40 people on Twitter, and I find a bookstore that's like close to the venue. So I find Monkey and Dog Books, which is right next to Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, and it's like 3 minutes away. And I DM people who like don't live anywhere near Dallas, do not care, and I'm like, tomorrow at like 3 Central Time, she's gonna post asking for bookstore recommendations, and you all have to put Monkey and Dog Books immediately. I'm delusional, in case you can't tell. And so next day, it's Saturday, and I'm getting ready at like 12, just in case she posts early, but I'm like, she's probably gonna do it like 2 or 3. That's when she normally does it, right? So 1:15, I check my phone, right? And she's posted. And my mom's, like, working at the time. She was, like, filling patient orders. I'm like, Mom, we have to go. Mom. And she's like, give me a minute. I'm like, no, Mom, we have to go. It's a 40-minute drive. We have to go. And so the entire way there, I'm just, like, checking her Instagram story in case she, like, posts where she actually is right now. And she doesn't. And so we just drive to the venue. It's, like, wherever she goes will be close, you know. And then I was just, like, talking about, like, what if she doesn't do Monkey and Dogs, what if she goes somewhere far? And my mom was like, okay, I'm just going to drive you to Monkey and Dogs, because she's probably going there. I was like, okay, hopefully I meet her. And so I was just standing in the bookstore for a while, like, acting like I was looking around. I was not looking around. I keep checking her Instagram story, because sometimes she'll post, like, outside of the place, like, where she is. I'm walking around. It's a really cute bookstore, actually, but I was not paying attention to that. I was checking her Instagram every like 30 seconds, and suddenly I see like the stereotypical tour car, right? So the silver big van with the blacked out windows. Something in my mind clicked. I was like, Maisie Peters is in that car. And slowly but surely, I see her band coming out, because the whole band is there, and they're all like tired. They're all like, ah, and I'm like, that Maisie Peters is there. But I wasn't gonna like run out and be like Maisie before I knew she was there. What if it was just random people that looked like her band? And I ran up to a random girlie and I was like, Maisie! So I wait until she comes out of the car, and she's not even like stepped out yet. She's not fully stepped out yet. The door's not closed. And when I tell you, I ran outside and jumped, and I was like, Maisie, I love you. Y'all, I'm insane. And she was so sweet though. She was like, no, sometimes it's fun to jump. It's nice. So there were like probably, I think there were 7 of us waiting for her there. And the rest of them were like adults who were like less insane, but we were all waiting for her there, and she was like, this is the most people who's ever been here. And I was like, Maisie, I love you. And I ended up getting a picture with her that my mom took, and it wasn't like a picture with her, it was like us walking back into the bookstore. And then I ended up getting a picture with her and everyone else who was there, because Girlie had to go sound check. Girlie could not stay and take pictures with all of us. And then I also ended up getting the letter, and so that was incredible. I have the book still. This is at like maybe 2, so we have a few hours. So we go to an antique mall nearby, and I'm at this point not opening the letter. I'm like, I'm gonna wait until after the show, because I'm like, I'm gonna have seen her live, it's gonna be more special. And my mom was like, what if there's something concert related inside? What if there's gonna be a like upgrade or something? And I was like, I doubt it, but okay. So we get to the venue a bit early, so I just decide to open it. So I have not read the book yet. I still have like the receipt and the little bookmark that they got me. But this is the book, and it still smells like a new book. That Maisie Peters touched this. And so this is the letter. So it says, you found me, love, Maisie. It has this cute little front and back, you know. Okay, so this is like the inside. She's a little note. It's obviously like generic, because Girlie does not know who's gonna pick this up. And if you want to know what's inside, I'll put it in the description. But I got that, and that's like very sacred to me. So anyways, so we get to the venue, and there was like, it was hard to get in that it wasn't you wait outside of doors and like wait to get in for security. No, so security was like, to get to the doors you had to go through security. And so before I went through security, I bought merch. They had like merch in a room that you could go inside of. I ended up not buying the Conan shirt, even though I love that shirt. I was just like, I also have Sabrina Carpenter later this week. I can't afford that and a Maisie Peters shirt and the tour poster. So I buy the tour poster, and I get the Maisie shirt in a small because they're out of medium. Hope for the best with that. So I get through security, all that. They let my water in, which was nice. It gets to the time of we're about to go in, and everyone's in like a line. And then when they open the doors, because there's no security you have to go through, it's just a mob. It feels like a GA pit. Like, it's like all of us try to get in. So we get in to the venue, and we're there when doors open. And I go see our seats, and I'm going to put a picture of, like, what my mom's view was. Here, so this is what the view was. And it's not that bad, but to me, it's, like, terrible. So me, again, I'm delusional. I have me with my $20 in my bank account. I go on Ticketmaster, like, I'm gonna buy some floor resale tickets. That stuff is expensive. So I go on Twitter and I'm like, I'm gonna buy some floor resale tickets. That stuff, they don't even specify the price. That's when you know it's bad, when you say DM me for the price, and like, you don't even know if it's real when you're buying it on Twitter. But I see a tweet. She has like 600 followers, so I'm like, I think it's a scam at this point. At this point, I think it's a scam. Because obviously, so she says, hey, I have a free front row ticket for Conan Gray Found Heaven tour tonight in Fort Worth. And I'm like, free, you say? I thought it was a scam. I was so convinced. But anyways, I comment like 6 times. I'm like, please me, please. I love Conan. I'll do anything, please. So I DM her. And I'm like, hey, I love Conan. I'm here. My seats sort of suck. I'm in a homemade outfit. I love Conan. And I'm like, I'm sorry if this is like needy. And she was like, no, it's fine. And so she was like, can I have your like full name and email to transfer the tickets to you? And I was like, okay. And she sent a picture of you, and I was like, oh, so she's like in the venue. So she sends me the ticket. It's front row, seat 1, so we're like aisle. and I'll show pictures later. I thought I was getting scammed. And then I got an email from Ticketmaster, accept your tickets. And I was like, what is happening? So I go on Ticketmaster and the ticket's like there. I'm still staring at my phone like, what? So I DM her back. I'm like, thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you. And then I go, I need to be really fast, but then I'll be right down. Y'all, I have no bladder. But so I go down to floor and I see the view. And I'm going to put a picture right here. The view is insane. And I just, what? Because it's a great view. So I'm not going to go into details. Ticketmaster doesn't let you buy single tickets sometimes. It's just super annoying. So she got 2 tickets thinking she could take her sister, and her sister, for whatever reason, couldn't go that day, blah, blah, blah. So she tried all day to resell it, and she couldn't resell it, and it got to like 20 minutes before the show, and she just wanted to give it to someone who would actually enjoy it. And I was like, thank you so much. I owe my life to you. And so we bonded it over, like, we don't take bad concert seats, and by bad we mean lower bowl. I'm so spoiled. We chat, and then I'm like, oh, I love Maisie, I'm so excited for her set. And she's like, I don't listen to Maisie that much, but I'm sure she's gonna be incredible. And everyone in our section was like standing up, which I really appreciated, because I feel like a lot of the time, like Sabrina Carpenter, we were floor again, and for Griff nobody was standing up, and it was so sad. So I was really appreciative that most people were standing up. So, and for Maisie, I'm dying, jumping, screaming, and there's a point where my friend, who was also there, she ran right up to you, and I was like, no, she's lower bowl people. I look back in my video, girlie is like looking at me, and she waved at me one time, and I don't think I had that on video, but she waved at me one time, and I was like, did she recognize me? I don't know if she did or not. I still don't know, but it was nice to think. So anyway, so Maisie was phenomenal, and one thing my mom and my friend said was that you could see me from, like, and my friend was, like, in the 300s. Like, she was, like, upper bowl to the side. And she was like, you're the one on the right of the stage, aisle, front row, dancing and dying and screaming. And my mom considered taking a video of me, but she didn't because camera quality sucks. But so they were both like, yeah, we could see you. I was like, oh, how insane am I? So anyways, Maisie was incredible. I was a bit disappointed. I didn't know that she did surprise songs. I just thought Yoko was on the set list based on, like, looking at setlist.fm. So instead of Yoko, she played the last one, which is a great song, but Yoko is my favorite song on the album. So I was very disappointed. But it's fine. I was like, it's Maisie Peters, it's fine. But Maisie, if you're watching this, please play Yoko for me. Please, I beg. Next time I see you, Yoko, please. So that happened. And then we have like 15 to 30 minutes between Maisie and Conan. I thought we had like 15. So right after Maisie, she leaves the stage and I bolt up the stairs to the bathroom because I knew that the line was about to get long. And I was right. So I go to the bathroom, and then the line is insane. Then I get back, and I'm still calm. And then the, like, logo comes down on the stage. Like, the Found Heaven logo. And I was just like, this is a real thing. This is actually happening. What is that? I'm front row for Found Heaven on tour. I paid $40. What is life? Right? So one thing that really annoyed me, they were playing Style by Taylor Swift, and it stops for a second. We all think he's gonna come on, the lights are about to go down. Lights did not go down. They just start playing a different song. I'm like, the Taylor disrespect. Anyways, so a few songs play, blah, blah, blah. I forget what the song before Conan was. Really close to Conan, they played, I think, Money, Money, Money by ABBA. They also played Bohemian Rhapsody. So the curtain with, like, the Found Heaven logo, it's like, it's moving forward. There's, like, something underneath. There's something, like, moving it forward. And I was very confused. And then the lights go down. And then the actual Found Heaven song intro starts playing. And it's, like, slow. So it's like, no God above us. And then it pauses for a few seconds. So it pauses for a few seconds. So then after everybody wants to love, I think the curtain dropped, but I'm not entirely sure what happened with that curtain. I was not paying attention to the curtain. I was paying attention to the fact that Conan Gray was right there. And so he plays Fainted Love. Everyone is dying. So I don't really know what to say about the concert. He was incredible. He's always been incredible. He is a phenomenal performer, a phenomenal vocalist. One thing I will say that me and my friend noticed is that his choreography and blocking is very much made for, like, to take pictures of, which makes sense due to current concert culture of everyone being like, and that's how people look at the stage, which is awful. But anyway, so he's posing, he's being all like, fainted love, he's being Conan Gray. One thing, he's like interacting with the crowd a lot, which I love. I feel like Olivia Rodrigo, when I saw her on Sour Tour, did a lot more than on Guts Tour, and so I was really glad that he kept doing that, because I feel like I've just always loved his personality, and he feels so genuine to me. I'm gonna sound like I have an insane parasocial relationship with him. I love this man. I've loved him since before I even first saw him. I've loved him since he's been vlogging. I've loved him. And so there's one part of the show where he says, I'm gonna put this hat on, don't get too horny. And he puts the hat on, and it's so cute, and he's running around, and it's so cute. He's incredible. And there's some parts of the show where he's joking around, and some parts of the show where he feels very genuine. One part of the show specifically that was really cute was before the story, he has like a speech. And it's a really sweet speech. If you haven't seen him perform, it's like he does it all at the shows. Like he did it on Kid Crow Tour too. But if you haven't seen it, it's really sweet to go watch like pre the story. But he ad-libbed a bit in the story. There was one moment, there's a lyric, God, I hope she's all right. And then he goes, she is. And that, for whatever reason, made me smile so hard. And so the concert was incredible. One thing that I was like, what is happening? Conan's team filmed me for a good 20 minutes. Like, a few of the songs, because one thing about me is I, like, don't record too much. Like, I want to film, but I don't want to film the entire thing. I want to enjoy the experience, because you only experience it once. Generally, I went to their store twice, but other than that, you only experience it once. So I actually I wasn't recording too much. I did have an assignment from one of my teachers to take black and white photos, so I took a few of those with like the filter on so I could see what I was taking. Took a few videos, took a few photos that are going to be in the end, but I generally wasn't recording too much. I was jumping, I was screaming, I was dying, I was leaning against the barricade. You know, I was idle, so I had a ton of room to jump around. And so Conan's team was recording me, and that's crazy to me, but I don't know why, because they haven't posted the, like, Conrad HQ always posts like the stars have found heaven on tour, whatever show, but obviously it's like we're the last show, so they're still getting around to editing and posting, so I don't know if they're actually gonna post me, but I remember they did it for Boys and Girls for sure, like the entire song I was just being recorded, and obviously I was, like, looking up. I wasn't on, like, the main screen or anything, so I don't know why they were filming me. It was definitely really interesting to me, because obviously I'm jumping around, and I guess I'm, like, an easy person to film, because I'm, like, jumping around, I'm front row, I'm aisle. I'm sure that they weren't filming, like, Conan, the camera wasn't just the other way, or they weren't filming someone else, because it was focused on me the whole time. Like, I made eye contact with the girl the one time, I was like, so I don't know what happened, but they were filming me. I'm just gonna put that out there. Maybe if they post me, that's me. Hi. In my ugly homemade dress. I had like a week to do it because I had to restart. So they filmed me for a little while, which was insane. And so we were right near the confetti cannons. The girl next to me who gave me the tickets, she swallowed a piece of confetti. It was like going down my dress. Like, it was a really, we were like, there was a pile this big of confetti just like on the floor. Like, it was raining confetti, like, in all seriousness. So I didn't even have to like pick up confetti. It just came into my bag. So I have a ton of pieces. I want to make earrings with them. I think it would be cute. But anyways, so Conan was phenomenal as always. I think this is again going to be a show that we're going to talk about forever. And then I was more delusional. So afterwards, I say thank you to her, all that. And then I'm like, my mom's like calling me, like, where are you? It's time to go now. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. So I want the set list. I've never gotten a concert set list before. So, and I talked to a few other people, and they're also like, I want the set list. And we all know the only one of us is getting the set list. In theory, not in practice. So we talked to a few of the guys and like the security guys, and they're like, we can't go on stage to get it for you. And so there's this one guy like using a lawnmower to get all the confetti off the stage. And we're all screaming at him, and he has earpods, and he's clearly ignoring us. We're all screaming, set list! Give us the set list! You know, all that. So eventually he timidly picks it up. And because there's like 10 of us gathered here. Like, we all want the set list. And he just like puts it down. And so me and another girl both get the set list. And by we both get the set list, I mean we ripped it in half. I'm gonna put a picture right here of we took a picture of both sides together. So I have my side with me. So I got the side with like the songs, and she got the side with that said Fort Worth. So this was my side. Side note, if anyone knows what these red lines mean next to the songs, I would love to know. Please let me know. I'm so confused. Please? Okay. I need to stop being so dramatic. Okay. Anyways, so got part of the set list, and then we go. And I was just talking about how incredible it was the entire way home, and I'm still talking about it. It has been a week, and I'm still have not shut up about it. Everyone at school knows. I'm just, y'all, I love Conan Gray. So now is the part people actually came here for, which is the videos, because I was front row. I have good pictures. I have good videos. Anyway, before I show y'all the high quality images, I just want to show y'all, like, my photos were eating. Okay, this is one of my black and white ones. Also, look at the view. Can we talk about the view? Yeah, I love this man. But, like, the photos, the quality. I still have not made a post about it. I need to do that. Someone remind me to do that on my Instagram. I'll put my socials here. Ooh. And this is my first video, so please, please, please like and subscribe. Please, please, please. I'm also going to be doing a video soon enough about Short and Spooky, Sabrina Carpenter's Halloween show, because I was there too. That's floor 2. Good stuff. And then I also want to do my other shows, so if you all would like that, comment down below. Kid Crow Tour, Sour Tour, my 2 eras shows. I went Philadelphia in night 2 and Santa Clara night 1. If you were there, hi. Scared But Trying Tour, Gail. Another Rick in the Wall tour, Ricky Montgomery. Guts World Tour, Trilogy Tour, Secret of Us Tour, Short and Sweet Tour. So I've been to a lot of shows. So if y'all want story times on those, like this, just like this one, subscribe. If you want just delusional fangirl content, subscribe. If you want, I'm going to talk about how to get a DM from Livy's HQ, because they sent me a huge love sack, like literally look at it. So if you want that information on how to get DM'd by them, which is very difficult to do, subscribe. Yeah. So just overall message, subscribe. Okay, have a great day. Bye.